Okay, take two. This is Millie, Sunday, September 13th, and I'm copying this from Richie from Boston. So I'll just go ahead and start.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 13th, it's September, it's the year 2020. Listen to this dude right here.
Tonight, hundreds of thousands of people up and down the West Coast are trapped in what feels like a dystopia within the dystopia that is 2020. There are nearly 100 fires in 13 states. More than 5,300 square miles in area, almost the size of Connecticut, is on fire. In California, which had record-breaking temperatures over the holiday weekend, the biggest fire in the state's history is still burning tonight. In Washington state, more acres burned in just one day than firefighters usually see all year.
Notice the trees in the background.
This is absolutely not normal. Huge areas in the western part of the country are engulfed in flames, and plumes of smoke have floated as far east as Alabama.
There is a psychological and physical toll to living with these fires. This is just a very difficult and traumatic event that we're all dealing with that's only getting worse.
Over 100 degrees in Los Angeles. Phoenix, Arizona had the hottest summer that it's ever had in recorded history. Like, we know that this is the future we're looking into. And you make a good point, which is that being on the West Coast in some ways means you're on the edge of the climate disruption in a way that might really make a difference if more of the media were located on the edge of said climate disruption.
No area has a monopoly on the climate disaster right now. You're going to feel it regardless. Yeah, it's going to be worse. But there is this feeling when you are here, there's something about the ways that, that the sky is blotted out, that there is this ash, that it's something that it doesn't just hit. It doesn't just approach and then go away, leaving disaster. It is a rolling disaster that sits there and it hovers, and it sort of, it's like an Instagram filter for your life that is apocalyptic. And it really drives home this, this anxiety that what we've done to our planet may be irreversible. And I think that if more people experience that particular climate disaster, then yes, I think maybe we would be talking about it a little bit differently.
So yeah, you heard him right. It's a psychological event, and it's climate. It's all because of climate. I find it really strange that these all stop directly at the border. You notice that? How crazy and strange that is? All the wildfires stop right at the borders. They're just inside the United States, and just like these people said, they're causing psychological damage. This is unbelievable, but here's the deal. It's all the damage we've done to our planet. Yeah, I'm not buying that, people, because of things like, well, this. This is from 2012, okay? 2012, 8 years ago. In the first sentence is very telling. They're talking about their lightning weapon, okay? But it said, today's military lasers can blind spy satellites or burn enemy vehicles. Today's, 2012, burn enemy vehicles. Yeah, because it's weird, because wildfires usually burn things. You know what fire does to wood? It consumes it. And yet, every place we see, once again, just like last time, just like the time before, just like every year, it's worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, it's almost half the country on fire, stopping directly at the borders, because clearly it doesn't have a passport or an essential reason for crossing the borders. But I digress. But look at this stuff. I mean, really? Seriously? And now look at this video that Lockheed Martin decided to put out July 22, 2020. Directed energy. The time for laser weapon systems has come. Sounds like a warning, doesn't it? Because it does to me.
Lockheed Martin produces systems that do everything from detect the threats to identify the threats, determine whether it's a threat to the aircraft, and then employs the appropriate weapon, in this case, a laser weapon system.
What we're hearing from our customers is that they need a layered, multi-domain defensive approach.
Okay, are you seeing this? This is what Lockheed Martin is showing us. This is exactly what they're showing us. Pay attention to the red laser. You see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, you see that? Well, stand by. Let's take a look at that one more time. There it is. Stand by. Now, this is the YouTube channel Dutch Since. I can't imagine you're not subscribed, but he's been around forever. I find it strange he's got a verified check mark. I don't, but whatever. Let's take a look at this. This is what he caught on their maps. Pay attention. Pay attention. Here it comes. Watch this. Watch this. I don't know where it's coming. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Stand by. This is off of their weather maps, man. This is off of their maps. Watch this. You see that? Looks familiar, right? Looks familiar, right? Wow, that's strange, crazy, unusual, queer, not normal. But again, it's exactly what you expect. These people show you what's going on. They don't care. You see that? There it is, right there. Same. The time for laser weapon systems has come. That's an announcement. That's how these people roll. They tell us things in plain sight every time. No pun intended. Look at that. Bam, bam. Okay, now let's go on to this. Okay, I showed you this email from a subscriber the other day. My hometown is being burned to the ground. My wife's parents burned down. Reaching out, displaced people, defend, blah, blah, blah. Yes, there have been several people captured with gas and filled propane bottles setting fires. Here's the second email he sent. Thanks for the much needed assist. I'm still going through the comments. Thought you would like to know our sleepy little logging town has shown it has some backbone. Most of our friends started armed patrols and checkpoints. Everyone has come together. It gave me some hope that we aren't all doomed. I attached some screenshots of what's happening. It's pretty cool. I can't say thank you enough. If you are ever in Florida and having issues with your rig, my shop is at your disposal. Okay, I don't understand that. You're from Oregon, but you're from Florida. Whatever. I don't know. I'm missing something here. Whatever. These are the screenshots he sent. The boys are getting lessons from Matt's blah, blah. You're seeing this? Showing them about all the burned down stuff, etc. At the entrance of Cascadia Ridge, because, suddenly we don't have police anymore, and if law enforcement does show up, they actually stop you from defending your own town, which is really strange. But right here, these people were just in our field. We pulled up on them. The woman still in the car told us her husband dropped something. I dropped my camera and was looking for it. And then he said he was looking for his dog. Two different stories. So these people are driving around starting fires because that's their job. That's what these people paid them for. That's what's really going on. The absolute and utter destruction of the United States by one way or another. And I find it funny that the BLM and Antifa people are getting funded by these massive corporations. The ones that are allowed, Home Depot, gaming companies, Minnetonka, Facebook, Apple, chip maker, Glossier, other companies. And then here's another thing I didn't even catch. Over here on Spill the Truth channel, remember this? Where is it? Which one was it? Right here.
6-7 right now. Looks like a fire literally just started. I just rolled up on it, and right now it looks like it's going crazy. I'm here with the police. They're talking to me about it. Yeah.
Okay, so this dude's talking to the police, and I didn't even catch this the first time around. He mentions Gatorade, and he mentions another company, and both of those companies are on this list. I didn't even catch that. One of my subscribers did, because my subscribers are the shit.
Yesterday, I lost my $1,000 camera out of my backpack, dude. So I've been out here trying to find it. And there she is. Hey.
Dude!
That's my friend.
Why am I seeing you at another fire?
I'm still looking for my damn freaking camera.
It's funny that I'm seeing you at a fire when we got reports that somebody thought you were trying to start.
That's what I told them. And I said I've been eating all day, man. I've been drinking Gatorade. It just sucked because the way this Corona shit is right now, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, man. I don't see us being able to go to a club again and play music, or it's rough because like people don't have any people don't have any like outlets anymore. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of like abuse happening at in homes and stuff like that, and I went through that too with my ex.
So in that video piece, the kid mentions Gatorade and this company, DoorDash, that literally have been helping support this entire thing, which is crazy, man. It's utterly crazy, but it's not surprising whatsoever at all. People need to understand this is serious, this is real, this is legit, this is happening. And it's amazing how many large corporations are supporting the destruction of America. That's all this is. It's all it is. It's all this guy's ever talked about. It's where we're at right now. So when you see things like this from 2012 that are saying today's military lasers can burn enemy cars, and then you look at these things and realize wildfires actually burning down forest. Instead, they're simply burning buildings, metal, turning metal into liquids, etc. So look at these aerial views of the towns. This is amazing because the trees are still standing. So the wildfires were so intense, the trees are all still standing, but metal and concrete and everything else. We saw the same thing last year. We saw it the year before. It's literally taking out grids, leaving all the foliage and trees in place. Trees are consumable. If these were burned by something that could literally melt concrete, steel, aluminum, and everything else, the trees would be gone. And yet they're not, which is strange. But they understand that most Americans don't even know what a wildfire is, because most Americans, sadly, are sound asleep. At any rate, I was stoked to hear that I actually helped this guy out and these people are making some sort of progress, or at least if they're not making progress, they don't feel utterly and completely alone and helpless. So, Richie from Boston, I'm out.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Let me check here a second. Anybody that knows Pastor Dana Coverstone. I don't know why I keep calling him Covington. Anyway, True Joy with Amanda Freitas has a channel, and
Pastor Dana,
she
live here
I'll
from
just play this real
Secret
quick.
Place at Living Room Ministries in Brooksville, Kentucky. And I want to make you aware of a couple things. It's September 13th. Our prayer focus today is going to be exposing corruption in the pews, in the chairs. But I want to make you aware, and I put this on Facebook last night. Someone started a fake Facebook page listed under Pastor Dana Coverstone. Not just Dana Coverstone, but Pastor Dana Coverstone. They're using my family pictures. They're mirroring my page. And they're also sending out messages to those that are following. About 1,300 people were following last night. Sending out messages asking for money for an orphanage. It's a foreign number, and I've reported it to Facebook several times. Not a whole lot I can do. I am looking for a whole different approach to when I post dreams and things from now on.
I'm not going to play the whole video, but people that are on Facebook, get off Facebook. If you followed Dana Coverstone on Facebook, pass the word out that there's a fake page called Pastor Dana Coverstone, and they're asking people for money. I just thought I'd pass this along, and I'll give a link to True Joy Journey with Amanda Freitas. That's how her last name is pronounced. If it's not, I'm sorry. So anyway, I'll get this up. Thanks, guys. God bless, and have a good day.